Hello friends, today we will discuss about data structures and algorithms in Java. In the data structures and algorithms, stack is one of the important one. So let me create a program for stack, how to write our own algorithm for the stack. So let me create a new class, new other class, okay, class name. I'm taking class name as a stack, which will have the main method. Now, okay, stack will follow last in first out algorithm. So stack will follow last in first out algorithm. What does meant by last in first out? The elements which added in the last position will be taken first. So let me try to write the logic for this one. So first of all, if you try to see the diagram here, if you want to implement the stack, so initially stack will be empty. Now what we have to do, we have to take one variable called top, and initially the value of top should be -1. Now each time whenever we are going to add the new element, we have to increment the top position by 1 and try to push the element to the stack. And whenever we want to remove the elements, we have to try to take the element out of the stack and try to decrement the value by 1. So let me try to write the logic here. Now so stack will follow LIFO algorithm, last in first out algorithm. Fine, let me create one variable int top. What is the initial value of the top? Should be -1. So top represents the position in the stack. Now so I want to use the integer array. I want to store the integer values. So because of we want to store array of values in a stack, I'm declaring the type as a integer array for the elements. So let me take data. Okay, now sorry, so I will do the initialization later. Let me declare the variable int top array, and what is the capacity. So these are the three variables which are very, very important. Now what I will do, I will try to define the constructor for the stack. Now, so within stack, we'll define the size or capacity. So who will call this? Okay, so constructor, whenever we're going to create the stack object, let us say I will try to create the stack object like this. Stack s1 is equal to new stack. So during creation of stack object, I will mention what is the capacity, what is the what is the size of the stack. Let us take my size is 5. That means the cap so stack will allow only 5 elements to be to be inserted within the stack. Once the 5 will be so inserted, the stack will be overflow. That is the reason I want to define the size as a 5. Okay, fine. Now whenever we try to call this so constructor, stack constructor will get called, and size will be whatever argument will pass here will be copied into size. Now what we have to do, what is the purpose of the constructor? We have to initialize the values which we have declared here. Now the top, I'm going to initialize the top as a -1. Why I'm going to initialize the value the value top as a -1? Because the initial value of the variable, initial value of the position should be -1. Later once we keep adding, we will try to increment the position by 1. So the purpose of the constructor is to initialize the default values. Now so I'm going to create the object which is the array, new integer array. What we will do here, because of the array size should be the size of the stack. Fine. Next, what is the capacity? Now so the capacity is nothing but the size. Whatever size we are defining, that will be copied into capacity. Fine. In this way we try to initialize the values within the stack. Next, now what are the main operations in the in the stack? So very, very important one. Now we know stack will follow last in first out algorithm, and next and the initial value of top will be -1. Now what is the operations we will do within the stack? So if you try to see here, either we will try to push the elements or we try to okay so remove the elements. The removing is nothing but a pop. Okay, or if you want to take the elements, we'll call the method called peek. Now our main focus is how to add the elements and how to remove the elements. So push and pop are the main functions which we are going to discuss right now. Fine. So let me okay try to write. So there are mainly okay so two functions in the stack which we are discussing. One is a push and second one is a okay pop. So push will try to add the elements to the stack, whereas pop will try to remove the elements from the stack. Fine. Now so let me write the function for push. Public void push. So because of we are adding the elements, no need to have the return type. So that's why I'm defining the return type as a void. Now, so what we'll push, we will push the element, okay, each element at a time. Fine. So now, so always before going to add the element, we will first verify whether the stack is okay, so full or not. If the stack is full, we should not allow to add the new element. So because of stack will have the fixed size here. So if the size of the stack in okay, so is full, then we should not allow to add the element. So what is our check here? If which will represent the size of that stack. If okay top is equal to so length minus 1 or okay so capacity is the size which we have. If the top is capacity minus 1, always because of index will start from 1 less than the size, so that is the reason always okay top if okay top equal to capacity minus 1, then what we'll tell that stack is full. Okay, now else that means if the top is not matching with the full size, now we can try to allow the elements to be okay, inserted in the data. Now what I will do, so very, very important point. So within the data we have to try to add the element. So now what is the position? So before going to add any element to the stack, if you try to observe here, so first of all we have to so okay we have to increment the size. Okay, we have to increment the top position to 1. Let's okay so let's see here. Now what I will do, now plus plus top. So first try to increment the index position, then try to okay add the element. So this is the okay so important point which we need to remember. So now data of plus plus top, that means in the okay so initially the index will be minus 1. Now we are making the index to 0. First try to increment the index to 0, so then try to add the element. What's the element? The element which we are going to provide it. Fine. So in this way we always okay increment first, increment okay top position, and then store the value. So initially the position will be minus 1. So next okay for the first time the position will be 0. Then we are storing the element into 0th position. So whenever we are going to store the new element, first we should first try to increment the position, then try to store the element. Fine. So we can try to print here system.out.println element. We can say okay push element. Which element we are going to push? We can print. Fine. So in this way we can try to write a logic for the push. Very simple. Okay, so two things are very important. Whenever we're going to push any element, we have to first verify whether the stack is full or not. To verify with to check if the stack is full or not, we can okay so verify okay if top equal to capacity minus 1. So if the okay if the top is equal to capacity minus 1, we should not allow to add the element. We can try to print the stack is full. If the top is not full, then we can allow the okay we can try to okay so increment the position of the top by 1, then try to store the element. Fine. Next we will write a logic for the okay, pop. So public, so we can define these variables as a okay private. So normally okay data should be okay private. Fine. Next public int pop. What is the use of the pop? What pop will do? Get the, so remove, get the value and remove the element from the stack. Okay, this is the functionality of a pop. Now, so in the pop, we should again remember, okay, so two things. One is if so if the stack is empty, we should not try to remove the element. So what is the condition here? Here for push, if the stack is full, then don't push, don't allow to push the element. Here, if top equal to -1, that means if the value is -1 means there is no elements. So this is nothing but a, if stack is empty, then don't allow pop, because pop is nothing but a removing the element from the stack. So if the top is equal to -1, we'll say return top. So don't allow whatever value is there, try to return that value. But if the top is not -1, so we can try to pop the elements. Now how to take the elements? So here the second point comes into picture. So what we have to do first? First we have to, okay, take the element data of, we can say return data of top, then increment. So very important point here. So while pushing any element, first we have to increment the top position, then we have to insert the element. But while, okay, deleting the element, first we have to take the element out of the, okay, stack and try to, sorry, top minus minus. So we have to decrement the element. So in this way, so what we have to do? First take, first remove the first, okay, so get the element and decrement the position. So this is very, very important. Fine. So in this way, we can try to use the, okay, so pop functionality. Now we can try to test both of them. So let me already, okay, main method is there. Yes, main method is there. Let me test how push and pop works. Now s1 dot push. Let us take, I want to push values 100. s1 dot push 200. s1 dot push 300. s1 dot push 400. s1 dot push 500. Now if I try to push, if you see here the okay, the size is 5, we can dynamically define the size. Now if I try to push the, okay, sixth element, what will happen? We will see. Now let me try to execute this program. First time, okay, only verifying the push logic. Next will come to pop. Right click, run as Java application. So see here, because of the size of the stack is 5, only first element, second element, third element, fourth element, fifth element has been pushed. And whenever I'm trying to insert the last element, which is the value 600, it is telling that stack is full. That means, so initially top is -1. Whenever I'm going to, so insert the first element, first I try to, okay, increment the position of top to by 1, so which becomes as a 0. So in the 0th position 100 is being stored, in the first position 200, second position 300, third position, okay, 400. Like this we can try to, so insert the data. So in this way we can try to do the push whenever the, okay, so size exceeded. So then, okay, what will happen? We will get a message that stack is full. Fine. Now in this way we can try to execute the okay. So pop also. What I will do, s1 dot okay pop. I can simply call this function and I can try to store the output directly into system.output. So same way I can try to call the pop multiple times. One, two, three, four, five. Whenever I'm trying to call for the sixth time, let's see what will happen. So I'm doing one extra push than the size, and I'm trying to do one extra pop than the size. One, two, three, four, five, six. Fine. Let me try to execute this program, run as Java application. So if you see here output, so total 5 elements has been pushed into stack and stack is full whenever we try to insert the okay so sixth element. Now I'm calling the okay so pop function. So always the stack follow last in first out algorithm. Whatever the last value which has been okay so inserted will be served first. So 500, next to 400, next to 300, 200 and 100. Next whenever we're once after all elements has been removed, now the stack is empty. Now when if the stack is empty and still we are trying to call the pop function, what will happen? -1 will be returned. Okay, so what's the meaning of the -1? The stack is empty. We can try to okay print the value also. Instead of okay before returning we can say stack is empty. Run as Java application. So in this way we can try to use the stack. One last point I would like to okay explain. Stack will follow what is the okay what is the time complexity for the okay stack. Now if you see here, because of okay in the stack, because of we are trying to only okay either only okay so adding element or removing element. So the stack okay complexity I can try to write here, stack complexity. Okay, the time complexity for the stack is nothing but a O of 1. Why we are calling it O of 1? Because we are only moving one position up and one position down, so it is always okay always the fixed okay time is there. That's the reason we can mention that the time complexity is O of 1 for the